You know, there's so many seminars out there in the world about purpose, finding a person's individual path that's been carved out for them, how to know what it is my soul wants. I thought maybe to teach tonight along the lines of concepts that are unique to Kabbalah. And that means tapping into some aspects of the wisdom that are actually very advanced and deep. So I need you to have your focus, your attention, your desire, and we'll see where it goes. We'll see where it goes. So I think the best way to start is we've learned in our classes the purpose of creation. It's very simple. There's a creator that desired to manifest its goodness, and as a result created a creation, which is us, to receive it. That's the basic premise of Kabbalah, a creator and a creation, which is all the souls of humanity. But in order not to have the bread of shame, you all remember bread of shame? Bread of shame is the idea of earning everything that I receive. In order not to receive something for nothing, we have to go through a process to receive the Creator's light, to receive the Creator's blessings, which manifests as all the things that we're looking for in life. Now, when our creation was created, we could not receive this light directly. So if the light shined completely in the vessel, it says that this would create an explosion because the vessel could not handle the light directly. It would be equivalent to me needing to charge my cell phone and plugging it into a nuclear reactor. It's too much energy. The cell phone does not need that kind of energy. There has to be some form of resistors along the way that diminish the energy so that my phone can handle it. Put too much of a charge in that phone, the phone will self-destruct. And the same with us. If we receive light and energy too soon or before we've earned it, this is the definition of chaos. Whenever we feel we're in darkness, it's not because we don't have light, it's because we have too much light. That's actually why people are in darkness. That's why we see people who receive more in life end up sometimes being more unhappy than people who have less. Because as you receive more and more light, more and more energy, more and more blessings, if the vessel is not ready to handle it, the vessel perceives this excess of energy as darkness. Kind of like if the sun suddenly became extremely bright and shined, we'd immediately close our eyes and we would experience darkness because it's too bright. And the vessel is the same thing, same way. So to fix this problem, I'm going to introduce us to a new concept for many of us. You've seen our Kabbalah logo before. The logo is made up of these 10 dimensions. If you see here, in order for the light to manifest in our physical world, which is represented by this last dimension here called Malchut. Can you say this word? Malchut. Malchut is a Hebrew word, Hebrew-Aramaic word that describes our physical world here. And in this reality of Malchut, the light has become diminished to just a little bit, which is what we experience. In our physical world, we experience a little bit of light, just enough of what we can handle. And that's why we see darkness in our world. That's why we see a lot of illusions. In our world, Satan is very prevalent because like attracts like. Satan is the force of darkness. He's attracted to the world of darkness. So every dimension, as it goes down, gets less and less light until we can receive it here. And really the goal of spirituality is as we transform our fears, as we transform our tikkun, and all of us are learning in the classes more and more, what is it that makes me reactive? What is it that is that wall that I hit every time, that every time I hit it, I pretend like it's not even there and I start going to my comfort zone? And I started looking for alternative sources of energy, because that wall is an area I don't want to deal with. Either I don't want to deal with it, either I think I can't deal with it, either I think it's not my purpose to deal with it, but it's uncomfortable, so I pivot. When I break through that wall, as we've learned in our classes, which means transforming reactive to proactive, we can elevate, we prepare the vessel to receive more and more light until we become one with the light. Now, these 10 dimensions is an intro to what I want to share with you, because now I got to go to another lesson. The Kabbalists say that these 10 dimensions also can be broken up into 5 phases. How many phases? 5 phases. It's really 4 phases with an introduction, but I'm going to call it 5 phases. There are 5 phases to how each one of us will manifest something in our lives. Finding our purpose isn't one big thing. It's many little things, and at many different times. I want you to think right now in your life, the different areas in your life that you're on a certain trajectory. Whether it's in business, you're trying to achieve something, you're on some kind of trajectory. Whether it's in a relationship, you're either single and not looking, you're single and looking, you're in a relationship and looking, in a relationship not looking, fed up with your relationship, want more out of your relationship. There's many different stages. And each one of us will find ourselves at these different stages. Career, relationships, personal growth. I want you to pick one area in your life that you want to focus on tonight. And tonight we're going to go through these 5 phases. And we're going to see how well we are executing these 5 phases. If we feel stuck in life, if we feel we're not getting somewhere, if we feel there's chaos in a certain area of our lives, it's because one of these 5 phases is stuck. And it's so beautiful because you're going to see the roadmap to what the Kabbalists say is the bulletproof, full picture plan of how manifestation must occur. And everything in this world will go through these 5 phases. Everything. Everything in science, everything in physics, everything in life, everything from a blade of grass that grows goes through these phases. The only creation that may not go through these phases is a human being, because we have free will to choose yes or no. Everything else in creation follows a perfect plan. The planets follow a perfect plan. Notice how the planets do not deviate from their intended purpose. Even animals, plants, minerals, all the other kingdoms have a plan, and they don't deviate from that plan. Who deviates? We deviate, because we have free will. We have a Satan. Plants don't have Satan. Plants don't think, okay, you know what? Today, no, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to create a fruit. I'm not going to grow. I'm going to check out. Plants don't commit suicide. Plants don't have a choice. They follow creation. They are completely connected to the light of the Creator. Same with animals. They don't have free will. Only the human kingdom has free will for many other reasons that we learn in other classes. And that's why we can be in pain for a long period of time if we don't follow the plan. So the idea of Kabbalah is obviously not to bypass pain, but to be on the most direct path with mercy to achieve our objectives. So I want you to pick one area in your life, and I want you to share with the person next to you, what is the area you picked? Where are you on this trajectory? And what is it that you hope to achieve as far as you know? Okay? What is the plan? Where are you in the plan? And what are you hoping to achieve with the consciousness you have now? Please, I'll give it 1 minute to share that. Now, what we're gonna talk about now is a very deep concept, and these concepts have many branches. So I'm gonna do my best to give you, before I explain what the concepts are, I'm gonna give you an example of something that goes through these 5 concepts. And then I'll take questions, we'll go through it, we'll workshop our own individual scenarios, because you're going to have a lot of questions after we learn this. So imagine this. Let's say I came up with a new phone. I call it the Kabbalah phone. The Kabbalah David phone. And I think it's the best phone. It's a better phone than an Apple phone. It's a better phone than a Samsung. It's better than any other phone out there. It's the Kabbalah David phone. And I made it, and I want you guys to use it. All right? Do I have a tremendous desire to share my Kabbalah David phone with you? Yes or no? Yes. Great. Do you have a tremendous desire to receive my Kabbalah David phone? No. Now, assuming you may like me or respect what I do or my opinion, if I took you one by one, I said, look, give me an hour of your time. You say, okay, I'll give you, maybe I'll meet with you for lunch or whatever. And in that lunch, I do my best just to tell you, please, Jared, Stephanie, Julie, you got to use, I really want you to use my Kabbalah David phone. What will you do? What will you eventually say to me? Okay. Okay. Do you have a giant craving for the Kabbalah David phone, the way you might, the top of the line iPhone coming out that's like perfect with every bell and whistle you've ever imagined? Do you have the same craving, yes or no? But you're willing to do it, why? Because what? Because you want to make me happy. You'll try it out. You want to make me happy, right? Very good. We just explained phase 1 and phase 2 of building the perfect vessel. What is phase 1? Phase 1 is the Creator wants to share with you something. But because you've never actually received it, or you don't know what it's like, or you've never tasted it, you don't have a massive craving and desire for it. Do you understand? The Creator wants to share something with you. The Creator wants to share a relationship with you. The Creator wants to share an idea with you. The Creator wants to share a thought with you. The Creator wants to share some form of blessing with you. But you don't know what it is. You've never had it before. But you know that the Creator wants to share it. Therefore, you will receive it. So phase 1, in Kabbalah, we call phase 1 Keter. Can you say Keter? Keter literally means the crown. So it means like the crown, like the beginning point. It's the crown, which means it's like the king, the Creator, wants to share. And that's the starting point. So every day, we all get ideas, we get thoughts, we get desires. You know, we see someone attractive. We see a business proposition that's attractive. We get this idea to make a lot of money. We get an idea to like lose weight or take care of ourselves. That's the Creator sharing something with us. Okay, that's nice. So that's Keter. That's the thought or the idea from the Creator. Second phase is called Chokhmah. Can you say this word, Chokhmah? Chokhmah, very good. Phase 1. So really, phase 1 meaning that's when we get involved. The beginning, I would say the intro phase is the Creator just doing his part. Phase 1 is when we get involved. In phase 1, we receive, because the Creator wants to share. You take my Kabbalah David phone because I want to share it with you, and you're like, okay, I will do it to give you pleasure. Me, I could care less about your Kabbalah David phone. I could care less. Me personally, I don't even want to receive your phone. I just want to give you pleasure. You follow? This is great. Very good. We're doing great here. In life, in order to activate the light of phase 1, because what are we doing? Again, I'm jumping here, so I need you to stay with me. These 5 phases are corresponding, don't be confused, to, bless you, the 10 dimensions. How? Phase 1, Keter. Phase 2, Chokhmah. This will be phase 3. Phase 4 will be these 6 dimensions in one, don't be confused. Phase 5 will be the final dimension. Altogether, it's 10. Don't be confused. Kabbalah, why are these 6 in one dimension? I don't have time to even begin to explain that. But we got 1 phase, 2 phases, 3 phases, 4 phases, and the 5th phase. Okay? So that's really the intro phase. I'm sorry to confuse you even more. All right. So in order for me to manifest something, I have to reveal the light in each dimension, each phase. So to activate the light in phase 1, what do I need to do? I need to receive that thought, receive that idea, receive that pleasure. Why? Because I want to do what? Let's see if you can get it.
Share.
Share with who?
With others.
No? Share with others. That's the first mistake we all have, and we're skipping phase 1. We get an idea and say, great, I want to share with others. You know what phase share with others is? It's phase 2. Bear with me here. Focus, guys, focus. Phase 2 is called Bina. Can you say Bina?
Bina.
Bina. My desire to share with the world. Because in phase 1, I received the Kabbalah David phone. I didn't care for this phone, but when I start using the Kabbalah David phone, I'm like, oh my God, this phone is unbelievable. And when you have something that is unbelievable and so powerful, what do you want to do? You want to share. And what awakens inside you is a desire to share. When the vessel received the light from the Creator, it didn't know what the light was. It got the light. It said, okay, I'll get the light because you want to share it, fine. And then it got the light, and it's like, oh my God, this feels so good. And what is the essence of light? To share. So what did the vessel want to do? It wanted to share. So bear with me here. A vessel, usually what happens is we get an idea. We feel amazing from this idea, then we want to go manifest this idea. I get a thought, oh, I like this person. This person looks like a perfect candidate to be my servant and soulmate for the rest of my life. This person will fulfill every lack and need I have. They are perfect. They are my other half that will fill the half I'm lacking in my life. So I start to want to go and share. I start to want to go and manifest this thought and this idea of getting this person. That's phase 3. I'm sorry, that's phase 2. What is phase 3? Again, I'm jumping, but I'll wrap it all together. When I have a desire to share, what's the most logical next phase?
Share.
To go out and do the work of sharing. Phase 3 is called, these words are important, I just want you to say it, Ze'ir Anpin.
Ze'ir Anpin.
Very good. These words have energy, that's why I want you to say them. Ze'ir Anpin is my manifestation of sharing. It's also the beginning of when challenges occur. So let's say the example of, I see this beautiful person, I want to now go and manifest them. I want to now go and I have a desire to share this idea that the Creator gave me, this desire the Creator gave me for this woman, and now I start beginning the process of obtaining this man or woman. This is now the process. So what do people usually do during this process? They date, or maybe they try to date, or they try to pick up the person. They look for schemes and ways to manifest this thing. Let's say in a business, a thought comes. Who's got an example of a business that they're either, it's what you decided that you wanted to manifest, or it's your purpose in life to manifest this thing? Who's got an example of a business that we can workshop? Something in the business realm. Yeah? Layla, what was yours? You're fed up with working for people. Hold on, let me give you the mic just so we can get it on. All right, great.
Because I'm getting tired and I make only a salary, and I understand that years go and go and nothing
You're tired
happens.
of just receiving the paycheck and being someone else's slave.
Yeah,
and you want
giving my energy to grow somebody else's dreams.
Right, so you want to grow your own dreams, right?
So I came to the point when I was like, okay, I want to do my own thing, yes.
When did you come to that point?
Oof, I would say like October, November 2017.
So in October, November, what happened was the Creator put in your mind a thought or a desire to be your own boss.
Yes,
Correct?
I got an idea, a very clear idea. Word
She had
by
a clear
word.
idea. Which phase is that?
It's pre-phase.
Whoa. Again, this is deep Kabbalah stuff, so it requires really focus. Phase
Chokhmah.
Phase 1, the Creator put in her an idea. Has she ever done it? Has she ever tasted it? Has she ever experienced being her own boss? No. She got a spark, a flash that said, start your own business from the Creator. Then, as soon as she got this idea, what happened? She's like, yes, I want to share. I want to manifest my idea. That became phase 2. Layla, when you hit phase 2, what were you thinking? What did you really want to do? You want to share?
Yes, of
What do you want to
course.
share? Share with who?
With my target audience.
Share with the world. Okay, your target audience. You want to share. You want to add value to them.
Yes.
You want to do something really creative. That is phase what? 2. Did you do anything to now manifest phase 2 into phase 3?
Okay, when I got into Zeirampin,
Yeah, the third phase. What did you do to be in Zerampin, the third
I
phase?
started thinking a lot and procrastinating, like, it's a little too hard.
Notice what she said. She said, okay, I started to think, maybe call some people, write some stuff down, and she did what? And it's so what happened? Just like we said it, it's the beginning of the challenges. There's reasons now, because as you're getting more manifested, you're getting closer to the world of Satan. So Satan is getting closer to you. And Satan's going to start throwing curveballs at you and illusions and making it difficult. Zerampin is where everybody has great ideas. I want to share. I want to care. I want to get married. I want to have a baby. I want to do this. I want to have lots of money. I want to share lots of money. I want to have a mortgage. I want to do all these great things. It sounds great. I want to go to the gym. It feels so great to say I want. I want to share. Everybody wants to share. Who doesn't want to share? The problem is, when you're manifesting now, your process, you're going to get stuck. Satan's going to come and say, you really want to share? Look how hard it is to share. Look, nobody wants what you have to offer. Look at this, look at that, and starts to divert you from phase 3. Divert you. But what is the intention of phase 3? I'm sharing. I'm sharing. I'm sharing. I'm sharing. I'm making my product and I'm bringing it out to the world. Here comes Satan. Nobody wants your product. Nobody's going to make your product. Nobody wants to buy your product. You have a stupid product. And then here comes your tikkun, activated like we learned in Kabbalah 1. But if you stay with the game plan, which is, phase 3 is, I want to share. The fact that I want to share doesn't mean anything that my audience doesn't want to receive. I still want to share. This is a big issue in relationships, because especially men in a relationship, but women are the same way. Men are amazing when their audience is pleased with their performance. Here comes a man in a relationship, and he's performing. He's performing, right? He's doing his performance. And then she's clapping, or he's clapping, yay, you're amazing. And he's like, yes, I'm amazing. I can share, I can care, I can do, I can love you, I can massage your feet, I can make you breakfast, I can do amazing things. I am the man, I'm sharing, I'm caring, I'm loving. Then he comes home to an audience that's not in the mood for him. The audience is rejecting him. He's sharing, and she's like, you're an idiot. You're an idiot. What's wrong with you? I don't like you. You didn't do this yesterday. Why didn't you do this? All of a sudden, he's like, does he want to perform still? No. He doesn't want to perform. What does he want to do now? He wants to divert from the blueprint of manifesting because every small process in our going home tonight to your spouse or loved one is also 5 phases. If you really think about it, you're going to go home, you're going to think, wow, I want to go home and share with my family, whatever it is. And then you have a thought, you have a desire, you start sharing, you have to manifest that sharing, and then we'll get to phase 4, and we'll see what that is. But every process in life has these phases. So what happens? It's no longer fun anymore to perform, because the audience is not giving you energy back. And this is where most people get lost, and they don't follow their dreams, their goals, their whatever. So now Layla's in the hardest part. This is where Satan starts to challenge you. Satan, when you learn deeper Kabbalah, you realize Satan can't access phase 1 and 2 so much. When you learn deeper Kabbalah, you learn to the levels of Binah and Chokhmah, the Satan can't go that far. Satan can only start to get to the highest part of Zer Anpin. I just shared that concept for those more advanced students here. Satan starts to twist you. But let's go through the blueprint. You say, I want to share. I want to be my own boss. And any of us who have started our own businesses, we know what this point is like. Phase 4 is called Malchut. Can you say Malchut? Malchut, what is beautiful about Malchut? It's the world of manifestation. It's when all the light finally gets manifested. But it's also the world where the greatest Satan exists. So one of two things will happen in this phase. Number one, you'll start to have major challenges and darkness in this phase. What does that look like? Total rejection, total confusion. No one's buying your product. No one's hiring you. No one's dating you. It's not working. What's going? Kabbalah has these phases. In the beginning, Kabbalah 1, amazing. Kabbalah 1 is amazing. A thought comes to me to be spiritual. Wow. I come to Kabbalah 1. I start to, I don't know what this is. You start to learn, like, what's going on here? What's going on here? What is this? Is this Jewish? Is this religion? Is this Scientology? Is this Madonna? Is it, I don't know. It's interesting, but I'm not sure. It's when I handed you the Kabbalah David phone, and you're like, okay, interesting. This person is okay, interesting. I'll hear what you have to say. I'm not sure I want it, but I'll try it. You start to taste it. And you're like, oh my God, this is it. Where was this all my life? I want it. And you want to share it. You want to manifest it in your life and other people's lives. So you start going through the phases. Kabbalah 2-ish. Kabbalah 3-ish. It gets harder, doesn't it? It gets a little harder. I don't want to blow it for some of you are like, what? I'm in Kabbalah 1 now. It gets harder. You start saying your tikkun more. You realize it's not as easy to change. In the beginning, you're pause, what a pleasure on the easy stuff. Pause. Amazing. No, I didn't get this, pause. And then it gets to your deeper tikkun, and you're like, it's hard to pause. It's hard to really look at it. So it gets, it gets more challenging. Satan gets a little more tricky. He's always got an ace up his sleeve. But in this 4th phase, you got to expect it. 2 things will happen. Either you'll have major challenges or darkness, or you start to receive results. Either way, you need to keep in mind the consciousness of the 4th phase. What is the solution? When you hit the 4th phase, what do the Kabbalists say? You have to have certainty, and you have to reconnect to phase 1, 2, and 3. I'll explain what that means. Layla, you're still in phase 2, right? You're trying to now manifest your dreams.
I would say I'm in phase 3.
You're in phase 3, right?
Yes.
Okay. You haven't really hit phase 4 yet.
No, the
Once your bank account empties to 0 and you start maxing out your credit cards and you're trying to figure out what to do, you're going to start entering the phase 4 realm.
I'm close.
Okay, so... All right, very good. Raise your hand if... Who's got a relationship scenario where you feel you're kind of in a phase 4? It started out with this glamorous, picture of what it was going to be like, and then, you started sharing, it got challenging, and now you're more in the phase 3, phase 4. Raise your hand if we got anybody in that realm who's willing to share. Nobody. Amazing. Amazing. Either you've achieved your spiritual correction, or you're just, in phase 1, where you're just like, yeah, it's amazing. All right, you got somebody back there? All right, can we get you the mic? Can't see. Oh.
Oh, yeah?
Stand, so everybody can see.
Hello.
All right, so where are you now in your relationship phase?
I hope you can't watch this. I'd say 3 to 4.
Okay, what's happening?
We had a situation on Sunday where...
Who's we?
My boyfriend and I.
Well, you had a little doubt there?
Well, yeah. Well, because we're dating, and you Americans call things differently, and I don't know. But he spoke to me. He believed he'd seen me with somebody else, and actually,
He saw you with somebody
he
else?
thought he'd seen me with somebody else. I mean, he had seen me with my friend, but had thought it was someone else, and so I was able to tell him.
He thought you were
no.
dating somebody else.
We just thought I was walking along with someone that I used to date, and it
Were
wasn't.
you walking with someone you used to date?
No, no. So he'd mistaken that, but
Yes.
not spoken to me about it. So 24 hours later, he brought it up. And it was something that he obviously went into protective mode because he said he wasn't sure if this was going to work now, and he wanted to explore, expand, discover. And we spoke about it, and we worked through it. And I decided to not react how I used to. So last night, he brought it up over supper and said, I've been thinking a lot about our conversation, and, you know, I'm really pleased that we had it in honesty. And I listened, and I reacted in a very different way to the way I used to react.
So basically, you decided, instead of being reactive, which
Yep.
is selfish, receiving, diverting off the path,
Yeah.
you reconnected. What she really did is she reconnected back to the original phases. Phase one, she remembered, you know what, the Creator gave me this relationship because the Creator wants to give to me. We forget that sometimes, that we forget that the Creator loves us and the Creator wants to give to us. We always have to remember that. And when do we forget it? In phase four. In phase four, when it gets hard, we forget that the Creator wants to give me everything. So you actually have to ignite that light of phase one and phase two. Creator wants to share, and I want to receive from the Creator for the Creator. I want to do this almost like for the Creator, the way you will take my Kabbalah David iPhone for me. You did it for me. You didn't do it for you. It's very nice. You did it for me. You shared. Even though you received the phone, you were actually what? Sharing with me because you did it for me. Does that make sense? You didn't do it for you. You didn't do it for you.
Yeah, I had a choice. It was, I could either have behaved because I was cross, or because I was sad and I was honest. And also, I said to him something that you've told us in class, which is, I believe that this, if it's meant to be and you belong to me, I can't force you to like me, then this will
beautiful.
be
Hold on,
the right
amazing,
thing.
amazing what you just said. Amazing, amazing. You basically said, I don't need to receive. But if you want to share, I will receive from you. How beautiful is that?
I did. I worked really hard.
Yes, but why is that powerful? For a man to hear that. Men, if you heard that, what would you think? Would you be attracted to something like that, or would you be repulsed by something like that? Men? Attracted. Or you as a man, would you prefer to hear, you must now love me? And commit all your energy to me because I want to receive it for me, now, forever. Understand the difference? In both cases, you get to receive the energy, but in one case, you take it. You become a taker. In the other case, you say, I don't need it. I don't need your phone. I don't need this. Oh, you want to share with me? I will manifest your sharing for you. Very beautiful. Oh, you need time? No problem. I don't need anything. I'm whole. I'm looking to manifest someone's light. If not you, I have many suitors. That's when the man starts to panic. No. Manifest my light. Every man is looking for someone to manifest his light. That's what they're looking for. That's why a man can be attracted to 5,000 different people at the same time. Because he's looking for, who's going to manifest my light? Who's going to manifest my light? Can you manifest my light? Everyone's looking for a student. Everyone's looking for a suitor. Everyone's looking for someone to teach, someone to give to, someone to date, someone to manifest with. The problem is not that a man doesn't want to give. The problem is when you want to take. Then nobody wants to give to you. Then they're like, whoa. I want to give, but I don't want you to take from me. I want to give, and I want you to receive for me. I don't want you to receive for you. Do you understand the difference? Very nuanced, but that's the difference between light and dark. Because in one case, you're the giver, one case, you're the receiver. Selling a product. So many examples running through my mind. I'm just trying to organize them so we don't get lost. Well, let's go back to your example. You have to remember, in the fight in business, fight in your own personal life, fight in your spiritual life, fight in your relationship, how do I draw the light right now? Okay, pause, what a pleasure, we've learned that. That just stops you from doing something stupid. But you want to go deeper now? Reconnect to all the phases. What's going on? It's very dark right now, it's very painful. I'm not going to lose sight of the fact that the Creator wants to give me. It feels like there's no Creator right now, and it feels like nothing's happening. No, Creator wants to give me. That's never changed. That's never changed. It's just that I'm getting so close to manifestation that it feels dark. But it never changed, that the Creator always wanted to give me. Great. Number two, I want to receive for the Creator, not for myself. I want to receive so I can manifest the Creator's light. I want to be married, not for myself. I want to do it because I want to manifest whatever the Creator wants to manifest through us. Triangle. We learn in the relationship classes, a relationship is a triangle. It's not two people. If it's two people, it will be destroyed for many reasons. The triangle, which is, I want you to manifest the Creator's light. That's why. It's a triangle with the Creator. So you remember that phase. Phase one, I want to receive because I know the Creator wants me to be successful. I know it. It seems like it's the opposite right now. It seems like the Creator's against me right now. That's the illusion of Satan. Stay focused. Stay certain. I know the Creator wants to give me, and I know I want to do this to manifest the Creator's light. Great. Phase three, I want to share now with the world. Nobody's buying my product. She's not listening to me. He's not giving back. No problem. I am the giver. I want to share. You hurt me. No problem. I'm not going to hurt you back. I'm not going to hurt you back. I'm going to want to share. That's the first stage. That's how you awaken compassion. How many times have we been hurt? Insane amount of times. Imagine somebody cheating on you, taking your money, stealing from you, putting you down, rejecting you. What do you want to do? You want to kill them. You want to hurt them. You want to do something to sabotage them. And we all have our own ways of doing it. Beep, 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 little ways. Some of us drop words about, how's your relationship with Jonathan? Oh, Jonathan? He's a horrible person. No, I don't want to say anything bad. He just hurt me and horribly ruined my life. No, I don't want to speak evil speech, though. But what did you just do? You became a taker. You forgot about being a giver. Very hard, right? When do we love being givers? When the audience is giving me and respecting me and loving me. Imagine all of you right now just fell asleep. Fell asleep. What was it? I'd be like, oh, nobody wants to listen? All right, I'm going to leave. No, you got to keep giving. Keep giving the lecture. Keep giving the lecture. First time I ever had a lecture, first time ever in that other room I gave a lecture, the guy right here was sleeping. Guy right here. Like snoring and sleeping. And there was another guy looking the other way. Like imagine this guy right here just turned looking the other way. What? And I'm sitting there, and you have to say, no, wait, I'm a giver. No matter what. I'm a giver when you love me, when you hate me, when you're in a good mood, when you're in a bad mood. When you love me, when you love my product, when you don't love my product. I am the giver. Now, that doesn't mean that I am... Sometimes people give also from a taking place, from a manipulative place. That doesn't mean being giving. Giving means I want the best for you. Start there. That's I want to give. Phase two, I desire to give to you. Phase three, how do I give to you? I'm not sure yet. Maybe I need to be strong with you. I've seen people need sometimes for you to be what? Tough. That's the best way to give some people, if you're not tough with them, you're not helping them and you're not giving them. Got to be tough. But why are you going to be tough? Because you're insecure? Why are you going to be tough? Because you want to give. For them, not for you. You always check in. Am I doing this for me? Am I trying to act like a tough guy? Or am I being tough because genuinely I care about you? It takes time. But you're reconnecting to the phases. You're reconnecting. You remember phase 1, 2, and 3 in the toughest scenarios. And that's how you become successful in life. Anyone we know who is successful, whether consciously or not, went through these phases, and when they hit that 4th phase, they remembered phase 1, 2, and 3, and they reconnected in their consciousness. And this is why Kabbalah is powerful, because for the light to go from the upper worlds to the lower worlds and be manifested, our consciousness needs to guide the light through the dimensions. The problem is, our mind is in the garbage when times get tough. Kabbalah's consciousness is everything. Rav Berg built the Kabbalah Center on this premise. Without consciousness, your actions mean nothing. You have to have your mind remember, the Creator wants to give me. Phase 1. Creator wants to give me the intro. Phase 1, I want to receive for the Creator. I want to bring great things to the world for the Creator. I want to be successful to manifest the Creator's light. I want a relationship to manifest the Creator's light. I want children to manifest the Creator's light. I want everything to manifest the Creator's light. Great. Phase 2, I want to share with the world. How do I do it? Phase 3, let's start the process. I'll start here, I'll try that, I'll go here, I'll call tons of people, I'll research. Very difficult, this phase. Because you get rejected, you get pushed around, you get pushed back. A lot of competitors, a lot of things going on. Your audience loves you, then hates you. Very hard to maneuver through this one. And then phase 4, they start punching you. It gets very difficult. You just wake up sad for no reason. You wake up and you feel like you're a total failure and you're a horrible person, you don't know what to do. Just a test. Satan convincing you to give up, just a test. You have to be able to say, no, 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 no. Creator wants to give me everything. I want to give the Creator everything. I want to share. I'm going to share. Shut the hell up. And you muster, and you go. You create the strength that day. And you do that every day until what? Until it manifests. And then, when it manifests, how sweet is it? When it all starts coming in. It's beautiful, right? And if you follow these steps, it comes in so fast and so much, you become overwhelmed. It says that you should feel like your cup is overflowing. That's if you follow these steps. Now, once your cup is overflowing, you have to start the process over again. Because that's also when people get lost. Oh, now it's amazing. Thank you very much. It's been amazing knowing you all. Spiritual path, it's been amazing. You've been great. I'll take it from here. I know what I'm doing. Don't worry about me. I'm good. I got it. I remember the concepts. We remember nothing. Satan will crush you as soon as you walk out that door. You must always go back to the beginning, relearn, reconnect, redo it. I'm telling you from experience, even being on the path, how you can be taken by Satan. It's a constant process of staying on the path. Let's say now you made it. You got the money, you got the relationship, start over. Every day, start over. Okay, what does the Creator want to do? Give me everything. What do I want to do? Receive for the Creator. What's the next step? I want to share. It's 20 years of marriage. Let's start over. Today I'm going to wake up. What does the Creator want to give me? Everything. The most amazing marriage. Creator wants it. I don't feel it right now. The most amazing marriage. Step 2, I want to receive the most amazing marriage because that's the way I can be the best version of me for the world. Great. Step 3, share. How can I share? How can I share with this marriage? I got to be unique. I got to be different. I can't use the same trick I've been doing for 20 years. Don't be boring. Don't be boring. Change it up. Do something unique. Spice up the marriage. Spice up the relationship. Spice up your product line. Spice up. Try a new routine. Try a new workout. No. We get comfortable. You see how it works? Person who follows these phases always sees miracles and is on the most direct path. What I want to do now is I want you to see where in the path you've decided that you shared with the person, what phase are you in? I want you to write it down right now. What phase are you in the endeavor of your path? You may be right in the beginning. You just got the flash, the idea, the thought. It's exciting. You may be in the gutter right now. You may be somewhere in between. I want you to write down the phase. All right, now share with the person sitting next to you the phase that you chose. Funny story. Funny story. Someone before asked me if I'd share a personal example to make it more relatable. Funny story, when I first got married, so my wife's love language is acts of service. That is not my love language. It's not for me the way I So for her, I remember one time from work, right in the beginning, she's like, can you pick up something on your way to work for me? I thought, okay, yeah, didn't seem that important. I could just Postmate it or whatever. So I came home, ready to perform, share, spirituality, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, oh, did you get the thing? I'm like, no, I didn't get the thing, but I'll just Postmate it, I get the thing. She's like, you didn't get the thing? I'm so upset. And I'm like, why are you upset? No, I'm so upset. And I'm like, okay, well, she's like, I feel like you don't care. I'm like, oh. Now, there's a couple options here. All right, a couple options. What's option number one? Option number one is, what would be some things that people might do in this case? Huh? Who cares? It's not a big deal. Relax. Now, is that, I mean, is that sharing, desire to share? No. Automatically, it's reactive. See, here's the problem with being reactive. It doesn't fit anywhere. It doesn't fit anywhere. It's not an option to manifest great light. You have to say, okay, yeah, well, so what is it? So pause and reconnect. Okay, wait a second. I want to share. You got to be humble. You got to take it in. Not suppress it. You got to go back to what you know you're meant to do. You wanted to give, and now you're learning. Someone else is teaching you another way to give that you've never given before. Right? That's the powerful thing about relationships. And when relationships get difficult, it's only because the other person is calling upon you to awaken a muscle you've never used before, or maybe one you don't think is important. But for you to become like God, you can't just be a one-hit wonder. Your way of giving, maybe it's a one amazing way of giving, and you've tricked the whole world in your way of giving. Now here comes somebody else asking you to work on these other muscles you've never used before, to become whole. And usually we fight back because we don't want to become whole, we just want to milk our one-hit wonder quality. You follow? So someone would say, chill out, that could be one option. What could be another reactive option? Defensive. To be defensive, how? Well, I was going to Postmate it, rationalize. I was going to do it, relax. It's another way. It's not sharing, it's protecting myself. What would be another way? Well, that would be the proactive way. Say, wow, you're right. I didn't respect you. Wow, I want to learn. Please, next time I do this, tell me immediately. I want to become like God. I just want to share. I want to manifest my sharing. I want to manifest the Creator's light. I'm always open for you to point out when I don't do things right. Because I want to be successful. I want to be successful spiritually, physically, in every way. And not to even mention that if you can do that successfully, the way the Creator blesses couples who have unity and have humility between each other, how the Creator blesses them with wealth and peace of mind and security and et cetera, et cetera. Not to mention all that class that we can have, right? So fast forward a couple of years later, I remember a couple of years ago, she said, on your way to work, can you take this thing and give it to someone else and whatever and whatever and whatever. So I said, I made a note, I set an alarm, that exactly as I'm leaving the house, I know the alarm will go off in case I forget, and I did it successfully. I mean, like, you wouldn't believe. I took it, gave it to the person, it was out of my way. I said, no, I'm doing it. Satan says, this is a waste of time. I said, no, shut up. And the whole day, I'm waiting for, some kind of amazing, thank you, amazing. And then I said, oh, by the way, I gave the product. And I think she wrote like THX or something. It was really out of my way. It was really out of my way. You see? Oh, here we go. Here we go. This is when you start manifesting and receiving the results. Satan comes from the other way. He makes you want to be a taker at some point. No, wait, 1 second. What do I want to thank you? That's what I want. I want a thank you. I want the endless light. I want to become like God. I don't want a thank you. You want a thank you? You want 4 seconds of respect or become like God? Become like God, endless pleasure, fulfillment, become like an angel, see the future, have prophecy, have peace of mind, complete certainty, strength, have the entire world support you, bless you, and guide you to become like the king of the world, or 3 seconds of you are amazing, and then emptiness and darkness. But we fight for that 3 seconds. We kill people for those 3 seconds of respect. We become so insecure when we don't get it. Refocus. Creator wants to give me everything. It's not about, and when you let go, by the way, that's when you get the respect. People who don't get respect, it's because they're looking to take it. That's when you never get it. You never get it because the Creator tells everyone in the world not to respect you until you change. Once you change, the whole world will respect you. But as long as you're looking for it, nobody's going to say thank you to you. Nobody's going to respect you. It's interesting, right? Whatever is your weakness, the Creator instructs the whole world not to give it to you until you break it. You can blame 7 billion people or take responsibility. It's easier to blame. It's easier. Some people try to change 7 billion people instead of changing something. Making 7 billion people see how they're wrong and how you got it the whole time. All right. Questions? Leila, do you have the mic? Who has the mic? I'll go back there. All right. Who's got questions or examples that they want to give about their scenario? Okay. Let's start it over there. Miriam, you had a question? Start with you. Start with Miriam.
So this is just something that kind of came up here at the table. I'm going to, hopefully this will help other people. So the question is, what happens if you miss a phase?
If you miss a phase.
Skip a phase, or is there a way to fall back into phases before in your trajectory forward?
Right, so the main issue is people do skip phases, and the main phase that's always missed is phase 1. Meaning, I get a thought, and immediately what do I do with the thought? I just try to manifest it. So I go from Keter to Bina. I go from the initial phase, and I jump to phase 2. What you must do every time you get an idea or a desire is you must talk with the Creator and say, Creator, do you want me to do this? Do you want me to buy this? Do you want me to make this? Do you want me to date this? Is this something I should do? And it's something we've spoken about in our classes, having a relationship, a dialogue with the Creator. I know it's foreign and strange for people, but I spoke to somebody today, and he swore to me 5 years ago when he came to class, because he was forced to come to class by someone. He's like, I am an atheist. Don't ever ask me. Don't even make me even think that there's a God or this or that. I said, oh, don't worry. We're not going to go there. Over time, 5 years later, he's calling me today. He said, I finally started to ask the Creator for signs, for messages, and all of a sudden he had this huge revelation. Things opened up for him. Today was the day. He said, finally, he decided to have that relationship. He broke through the belief system that it would cost him something if he would talk with the Creator. So we must always reconnect and say, wait a minute. And it doesn't matter what phase you're at. If you skipped it, go back and say, Creator, is this the right relationship? Is this what you want? You want me to do this? You want me to do this? Because here's what's scary. The Creator loves us so much, He always wants to make sure we don't suffer. So if I'm in a relationship that's not good for me, but I'm not letting go of it, what the Creator will do so that we don't feel pain is He'll put inside of us the desire for that person, so that we finally just, because we're not going to let go of it anyways. So the Creator puts the desire for that person inside of us, so at least the fact that we're staying with them, we just enjoy it to some extent. Does that make sense? That's kind of scary. Because instead of helping us break out and get more of what's waiting for us, the Creator sees that we're not willing to let go and we're not open. So the Creator says, all right, fine, stay there. I'll also give you a desire to stay there too. So you don't have to wake up every morning feeling conflicted. Scary? Scary, right? Slightly scary. I mean, when I heard that concept 5 years ago from Michael Berg, and I'm like, what? You really can't trust your desires. You don't know if your desire is your desire that's limited or what the Creator wants for you. And that's why it's scary, and you got to always throw it back to the Creator. That's phase one. Throw it back. Say, wait a second, I just got this flash, this idea, this desire, this attraction. Is this from you? Is this what you want? I'm letting go. Really letting go. Let it go. Don't go back to you. I'm not sure. And then when you kind of let it go, you're protected. Because whatever comes back, or if you still have the feeling after that, it means the Creator is giving you permission. Permission. Should I go there? Should I go there? Should I go there? All right. Just because I always like to break, I love breaking religiosity. I love breaking religion. Because people have this feeling of religion that Satan just does such a great job taking spirituality, putting it in the religious box, and making people like poo-poo the spiritual tools. Like the Hebrew letters, they're so powerful, but sometimes when people look at them, they go, what is the purpose of a blessing, right? Because the Kabbalists taught us thousands of years ago, you can bless food before you eat it, right? So it's something that we do. I don't really teach it in Kabbalah 1, 2, and 3, but it's advanced Kabbalistic technology. So when I learned the meaning of a blessing, before I was like, don't even talk to me about that stuff. But once I learned, I'm like, yeah. What is a blessing? It's in Hebrew. You can say it in English too. But some people think a blessing on like an apple, let's say water. If I'm going to bless this water before I eat it, according to a Kabbalistic blessing, drink it, people think I'm blessing God, or I'm even blessing the water. A blessing, when you break down the words and what they mean, it's actually each word draws light to one of the dimensions, but also pushes the light back and then draws it again. So I don't want to get into the details, but every word means something so beautiful. But the Kabbalist who says a blessing, what is he saying? He's saying, I'm giving you the paraphrased version. God, I see you want to give me this water. I don't really want to drink it, but if you want me to drink it, I will, so that I'm healthy and that I can shine with the world. So you take everything that you're about to receive, throw it back into the spiritual funnel, and then partake of it in a way that is no longer needy, selfish, and gluttonous. That's the purpose of the blessing. So Kabbalists gave us all these tools to constantly keep us in check, not to be reactive, not with food, not with people, not with anything. It's just so beautiful. So when I learned that, I'm like, this is amazing. This is technology keeping me on the path of consciousness. So again, it's advanced. I gave a whole class on this once on Kabbalah.com about how the blessings work and how energy travels. And so that's more of like where that comes from. But as I'm thinking about this class now, everything is about Creator wants to give me. All right. Creator, do you really want to give me? Is this for me? Is this right? Or is this me manipulating my desire? And if you still feel strongly after you kind of push it back, then it's safe. Then you go through the phases. But always remember the phases. Some people who have had businesses for a long time, initially it was all about sharing. But then the profits come. Then cutting corners come. Then things happen where people start to change the model and they sever their connection through the phases. And the light can't flow anymore. We forget. At some point, instead of being givers, we become takers. And that's when the light turns off. That's when the light turns off. You can go back to the phase at any time you want. It's just a choice in your mind. No more questions? All right, let's go. Oh, Priscilla, you had a question? Yeah. Or was it answered? No. You have a question. Okay. Give it mine.
So I'm in phase 3
of what?
My business.
Okay.
I'm in the business of helping others.
Put the mic close to your
And-
mouth.
I'm in the business of helping others, and I'm in the phase of sharing. I really want to share and help everyone. But it's so hard for me to charge,
What do you mean to charge?
to charge for money.
Oh, to charge people for
Yeah.
money.
And so how do you balance not giving bread of shame and keeping that desire of sharing with everyone? It's very difficult.
Why is it hard for Priscilla to charge? She doesn't value herself. Why? So which phase is she really off right now? Not valuing yourself is disregarding which phase?
One.
Why one?
Because if you receive and you're doing it,
Why does the Creator want to share with me? Because the Creator loves, and that's not just love. What does the Creator believe about me? I deserve. Not Creator believes in me. Creator wants to give me everything. Creator believes I can handle it. Creator would not give you the idea if the Creator didn't believe that you could do it. Creator believes you can share. So if you believe you can share, it means you believe you have value to give. Value to give. Now, why will I charge you? I will charge you not because I want to take your money, because you think you're taking money. You want to charge because you want the other person to appreciate. You know, the class, I've taught Kabbalah 1 for a while. The class people appreciated most when I did a test. I said, enough of this $50 Kabbalah 1. It's nice, people appreciate it. I said, start it for a charity, for kids' charity, my next Kabbalah 1 will cost $3,000. For 8 weeks, I shortened it, and I made it cost $3,000 for charity. I mean, it's all for charity, but I just said, this is especially for charity, for the kids' charity that we have here. The class packed for $3,000. But not only that, people came to class with like notebooks, like multicolored pens. Every word cost like $5. They were like, photos, this, applying, doing, amazing. You know, $50? Ah, check it out. It's nice. That was nice. Ah, interesting. Oh, okay, man. It's different. It's different. It's different. You know, when you, let's say you're a surgeon or a doctor, and someone comes to you and says, yeah, you know, I want some plastic surgery on my face, you know, some little this, some little. Doctor's like, no problem. My fee is $75 for rhinoplasty. You're like, Doctor says, listen, my fee for the surgery is $75,000. With your insurance, we can get it down to $10,000. Wow, I'm gonna put it together. So the idea is the tikkun, because every phase will trigger one of your tikkuns, and that's why you get stuck. So you're stuck in phase 1. You're not stuck in phase 3. You're stuck in phase 1, where you have to believe that the Creator believes in you. And sometimes we don't believe in ourselves simply because we didn't study enough, we didn't work hard enough, and we didn't build enough value, so that's why we don't believe in ourselves. If I don't prepare for a class, I'm going to be more insecure about the class. But if I really prepare, I will feel a huge desire to give because I prepared. So also you have to ask yourself, did I prepare? That's also where value comes from. Because if you really have something to give, you'll feel it. What else? Yes. Let's get you the mic first.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. How does this relate to finding your calling at work?
Finding your calling at work?
Yeah, or finding your purpose.
Well, first thing I would do is, do you have a desire to find your calling at work?
Yes.
You do. So when did that happen? When did you finally think, I want to do what I love? When did that come to you?
Always. I mean, recently. Well, so I have kids, and I've been a stay-at-home mom, and I'd like to go back.
So there is a moment that came to you. Do you remember when it came to you?
Maybe like a couple years ago.
A couple years
I started
ago,
thinking
the thought
about
came
it.
to you. Now that we've learned this class, when the thought comes, you're going to hit the ground running. The thought came, the Creator said, create, I want you to receive. I have so much more to give you. It's amazing what you're doing so far. There's a way you can still do it and create, right? A lot of stay-at-home moms have this flash at some point. They have this flash, and they become conflicted and torn, and there's many aspects to it. You got the flash. Phase 1. Got to tell the Creator, what do you want me to do? Show me what you want me to do. I'll do it. I want to do what you want me to do. Every day you need to ask the Creator, show me. Show me. And all of a sudden things will start happening. People will start calling you. People will start emailing you. You'll get an idea to put yourself out there. Another idea comes. Talk to the Creator. Is this a good idea? Yeah? I'm not hearing a no. Well, if you're not hearing a no, take it as a yes. Not hearing a no, still feel strongly, you put a message out there. You email all your friends and say, guys, I'm getting into this industry. Do you have any ideas? Do you have any thoughts? Who can you connect me with? A thought comes, go back to school. Creator, do you really want me to go back to school? All right, I'll wait 24 hours. If I'm not getting a no, it's a yes. Start looking at the schools. Then you start feeling, no, I don't want to go to school. Okay, it's a no. So you start pushing. But if you're staying at home just talking to the Creator, you're stuck in phase 1. Creator, until you make it totally clear to me, A to Z, I'm going to stay right here with the kids. No, that's not how it works. You got to be active. You got to talk to the Creator. You got to have a desire to share. You got to manifest your sharing. Research. Go. Call people. Do things. Meet with people. Meet with other stay-at-home moms. How do you feel? What do you do? How did you go back to work? How did you deal with the guilt? How did you deal with the fear? How did you deal with the resources you have that you don't have? Did you make money? Did you not make money? Do you need to make money? Start talking about it. That's going through the phases. That's how you're tapping into those phases. All right? Great. Any more questions? Yeah.
Hi. When you ask the Creator to show you the light of what He wants you to do, how do you know that that no is coming from the Creator and not Satan trying to sabotage your plan?
I get this question all the time. Here's the beautiful thing. Like we said it before, Satan can't go to those levels. So when you ask the Creator, what am I supposed to do? What's the next thing that happens? Give me an example of something that happens that you're not sure if it's Satan or the light.
Well, I'll doubt myself.
Before you doubt yourself, you're asking the Creator what? You get an idea. What's the first idea that comes to you?
Should I do this or not?
Give me an example of what this is for you. Put the mic close to your mouth.
It happens with so many things.
Pick one thing.
Should I start this business or not?
Should I start this business? The flash came to you.
Yes.
And then what? You tell the Creator what?
This is what I want to do.
This is what I want to do. I want to share, right?
Yes.
Creator, is this what you want me to do?
Yes.
Then what happens?
Then I think of how I can't do it.
Then what?
I think of how I can't do it.
Okay. So she's already jumping. Does she want to do it, yes or no? No. Let's be clear here. Does she want to do it? Yes. Does she want to share?
Yes.
So she's already gotten permission. How does she know it's a no, that the Creator doesn't want her to do it? Is if she loses her desire to share in that area. She said, I want to share, but what happens? Satan comes and says, oh, are you sure you want to share? Blah, 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 blah. You see the difference? How do you know it's from the light or Satan? Once she's already established that she wants, she feels she wants, everything after that is Satan. If you want, everything after that is Satan. Saying yes, saying no, but you want. If the light didn't want you to do it, you would never have the desire in the first place to do it. It's a hard one, right?
Yes.
You got to hear this class like 7 more times. We all have to remember. I'm thinking to myself, wow, I should remember that. I remember even when they asked me to do this class, I said, can you do this class? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, oh, sorry, I can't. I don't have time to do it. I have so many other things. There's another class I'm teaching at the exact same time. I have to blend it with this class. I started to think, I said, no, just move forward. You know, I'm like, what am I going to teach about this class? Like, all those thoughts came to me the same way. And how many times? You can even ask the staff. How many times I said, do I have to give it? Can someone else give it? Is there another teacher who can give it? And I realized, wait a minute, I wanted to give it. So why do I not want to give it now? I want to give it, but why am I not giving it? Because Satan's telling me this reason, that reason. So it's Satan telling me. It's not that I don't want to share this concept. So it's amazing. It's like Satan finds ways to sabotage our greatness. Once you want something, you go all the way. You go all the way. All right, we'll take one more question. Let's go. You can pass the mic down here.
So let's say you have areas in your life where you're not doing what the desire of the Creator is, right?
Give me an example.
Perhaps it's in your dating life, right? Maybe you're doing things that are something that you know, not like a horrible thing, but
Give
whatever.
us the juicy stuff. Give us the juicy stuff. Don't be fake. Give us some
Let's
juice.
say you're just dating, you know, random people for fun, right? There's no desire from the Creator, maybe there is, right? But, that's not the point. The point is, let's say you're doing something that you know may not be at the highest level, right? And you may feel guilty about it, but you're not ready to fully tackle that challenge and submit yourself to, you know, opening yourself up to whatever that desire is. Is that going to roll over into following other desires of the Creator, which you know you're meant to be doing, or it's an excuse from like the Satan to like distract you from doing what you have to do in those areas?
Question. Is it a great question? It's a great question. Basically, he's saying, tell me if I'm wrong, you have a certain lifestyle, a certain path you're following. Yeah. Maybe it's dating.
No, that's just a random example. I mean, other unhealthy behaviors that you exhibit, which, you know, are distractors. They kind of pull you down emotionally in certain...
Well, why do you think they're distractors?
Because
do you want
there's
to settle
excitement
down?
in that. And yeah, at the right time, I do.
Exactly. Do you want to settle down right now?
No.
All right. So I had someone in my other class say, I'm not interested in settling down. I want to be with multiple people right now, and I'm enjoying it, and it's the way I feel I can give, and blah, blah, blah. But no, it's not a blah, blah, not a bad blah, blah, like a good blah, blah. And then he's like, is this bad? Like, he started to feel guilty. I said, well, why is it bad? I said, for whatever reason, right now, the Creator put inside your consciousness that we want you to do this, and, you know, you have to check in with the Creator and say, is this okay? Is this what you want me to do? Is this best use of my time, my energy, my money, my soul? It's a conversation you need to have, and sometimes that conversation is difficult because maybe we feel ashamed, maybe we feel whatever we feel. But you got to have that conversation. You got to find out what the Creator wants from you, and it's going to be blurry and confusing in the beginning. But at some point, you're going to realize what you want. Now, this guy's like, I had that conversation, and this is what I want to do. And that's perfect. And you need to do that. And when I came to Kabbalah 17, 18, 19 years ago, I said to my teacher, I love this stuff. Don't even tell me. Don't even talk to me about my dating life. I'm going to do whatever I want. He said, absolutely. No problem. And I said, I'm going to just date multiple people. He's like, no problem. Maybe just bring him to Kabbalah 1. That's what he said to me back then. So that was his way of making it somewhat spiritual. I said, I'm going to do whatever I want. And he was fine with it. And then over time, as I started to work on myself more and more, I started to see, wait a minute, it doesn't feel right. You know what? It feels a little selfish. You know what? I'm feeling a little drained. You know what? I don't feel I'm manifesting myself. So gradually, it's like the Creator was kind of dripping, drip, drip, new intentions, new desires. And I started to move in my own direction at my own pace. But you can never do it from guilt, from fear. You need to have an honest conversation with the Creator and check in and see what you are ready for and not ready for. There's no good or bad. The only good or bad is if you're not following the steps. It's not about what you do. It's about, are you real with yourself and you following the steps? I know people who come to me and say, I'm going to choose to be reactive in this lifestyle because that's what I want to do right now, and I don't care. And that's amazing. I respect when someone is certain about their negativity. That's better than the person who's like, oh, I don't know, I feel bad. That's the worst. That's Satan. When you're certain about your negativity, what do we know? That at some point, when you're ready, you'll pivot. So it's like Satan can't touch you even when you're negative. Because you have so much certainty, and you know that you're going to pivot. You're just waiting for the right time when you're ready and the Creator wants you to. Because not everyone's supposed to move on from their negativity at that exact same time. Does that make sense? I actually think it's very dangerous when you come to Kabbalah 1 and you want to drop everything that you think is reactive. Because you draw all this energy and it confuses you and it crushes you and it overwhelms you, and then you end up leaving the whole path. If you're not ready to do it, and you're not 100% certain you want to do it, don't even touch it. Don't even touch it. Focus on what you want to change first. The light of that will feed the next thing, and feed the next thing. And that's a balanced progression of a student. The long-term students I've seen do exactly that. The students that leave and have chaos kind of in the spiritual path, they feel guilty, they feel ashamed, they try to change everything at once, they're not sure what to do. Focus on one thing. I would definitely date as many people as you want right now. And enjoy it. Enjoy it, because here's the other problem. If you're not enjoying it, it's also a short circuit. So why do it if you're not enjoying it? At least enjoy it. Like our teacher would say, if you're going to short circuit, you better enjoy it. Right? So that's kind of the way to approach that. All right? Last question. Then we got to go.
So in areas that you're certain about your negativity, if you choose, for example, okay, right now I just want to put it on the standby and say it's okay, I choose to be like, I choose not to work and be spiritual about it. Is it going to make your tikkun heavier if you're certain about it and you choose, okay, I know it's not so spiritual, but it's okay?
No. If you're choosing to be an adult and say, I know I need to change this, but not right now, because it's too much, or I'm not ready, or there's other things to do first, you're totally protected. Because it's you being proactive. Creator loves that. Creator finds that that's very mature spiritually.
So you say, for example, you know that what you're doing is not totally right.
Totally fine.
It's okay?
It's okay.
Okay. Thank God.
It's amazing, right?
It is amazing.
Yeah, we need a break. I think it's amazing that we brought that up. We all think like, oh my God, I got to fix it. No. You got to fix what you want to fix. Because if you want to fix it, the Creator is telling you. That's why you want it. If you don't want to fix it, the Creator is telling you, wait, don't do that yet. Give it some time. Fix that in a month. Fix that in a year. And you know what's amazing? If you try to fix something too early, you're going to fail. Because the Creator hasn't given you the tools yet to fix it. Hasn't given you the tools yet. So that's huge. All right, before you leave tonight, please just share with the person next to you, what is your most powerful takeaway of the night